Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. I have another rematch against Flynn with the Sassanid Persians and our Armenian allies against late Romans. This is a mirror match once again. In this one I have the Persians on a pretty constrained battlefield, although it is open-ish. Unfortunately, this rough ground isn't really going to help us that much because he gets auxiliaries. So, this is going to be awkward. Marsh there, and a rocky outcropping. I wonder if I might want to deploy further back, at least initially, so the combat takes place more here, leaving me to deal with that, but that's not the end of the world. Okay. So, what to do? Could bring elephants and cataphracts, although he'll bring light artillery, so once I get into range I'll have to charge. It's not the end of the world though, so I might just go with it. Alright, so that's pretty heavy. Do I support with master archers? I don't think so. I will grab light infantry though. $350 points remaining. What to do? More horse archers or heavy foot? Normally I grab all 5 of these levy spears, and I think I will do so again for no other reason than that they are very cheap. Okay. The remaining points I'll grab non-light cavalry archers. There we go. It's a bit of a heavy setup, heavier than I tend to do. And ultimately, I think I would rather general up on the elephants than the cataphracts, just because it's more catastrophic when your elephants break. Something like that. Okay, what do we got? Heavy artillery. Well, we'll just stay out of range of that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We will not advance beyond that line then. Light artillery and infantry. Okay. Well, let's start spreading out. And with that in mind, we can shift our light foot over to scout out this outcropping in the forest. Okay. Next turn. Well, into the rough and turn and face. We don't have to shoot yet, though. Then let's finish getting lined up. Very good. Next turn. So we'll wait for him to come out a bit in the center, and we'll try to strike hard over here. We'll need to see what else is hiding back here, but if this flank remains open, we should be able to do some damage. Next turn. Very good. Run past. And let's send this wing armored horse archers around. Very good. Do we commence skirmishing? We might need to do is withdraw out of range of this rough ground because he's going to pack it with archers and artillery support. Or we have to charge. But I don't really want to do that either. Elephants and cataphracts are both very vulnerable to heavy artillery, and I really don't want to get in range if I can help it, at least not until I have an advantage already. Next turn. It's a lot of cavalry I can hear but not see back there, so I'll need to be careful about this push. Fall back. Back to this high ground. Back to your friends. Do we begin harassment yet? The artillery remains concerning. Creep forward a little. Nothing serious yet until we can see where he commits. So Flynn asks, I wonder if you had not scattered those trees, would you have come right in for the ambush? I mean, I guess there's no way I was going to move there without scouting those trees, to be honest. So I suppose the answer would be no, I would not. Soon we'll have to start moving, but not quite yet. Can begin some light harassment, though. Nothing serious, of course. And we can start shifting the line down a bit. Okay, call that good for now. Oh, turn you around. Now we're good. Next turn. Artillery. Either withdraw or get ourselves killed. I'm gonna elect for getting ourselves killed. Do some damage on our way out. That's fine. Good. Okay. Now we need to start putting some pressure on. Let's see, outer range. If we time things right, we'll only have to take one round of fire before engaging. Next turn. It's probably important that I move back far enough that if they try to fall back again, we cause cohesion checks. Well, first off, okay. Turn them around. And unfortunately, we now have to start getting reckless. Okay, let's push to cause cohesion checks. In fact, it might be worth harassing the light artillery. That's the edge of their range. So let's push the infantry at least in. It's looking pretty tough. Might lose this one. Next turn. That doesn't do us any good. Ah, well done. Okay, how is this? Semi-acceptable. And that, quite good. Should have moved his archers that close. And push. Zone of control lock, so I can't charge my mounted archers. And let's see if we can't get a disruption there. Held firm. They are superior. If I move here, how is that? It's not great. But it's that or get shot at. Catch them. No. Alright. Very awkward. Let's try to get a disrupt on this cavalry. Nope. This whole situation. Do we charge? 7 to 7. I think the point totals are not dissimilar. 2 generals. 3 generals here, though, as opposed to my 2. It's kind of a problem. I think we sit and wait a little bit longer there. Here, we can follow up. Okay, that's everyone. Let's see. I left a hole in my zone of control. Any idea why your raw levies by the hill are getting such a good combat result? Is it the diagonal and therefore taking the slope of the hill? What raw? Oh, these guys. Okay. Yeah, I can go over that in a second here. Oof. Lucky me. Maybe? Still lucky? Yes. Okay. Bounce it. Yep. Oh, we held up. Held firm. Hopefully when this frag unit breaks, it opens up some holes. Alright, let's see what happens. Disruption on the Legio Comitatensis. Come on. That's what's up. In with the cataphracts. Impact wasn't great because of the darts, but melee should be good. That's semi-acceptable. How is this? Lucky us, not that it mattered. What have we got? Comitatensis and late cavalry. Ouch. Yep. Alright, do we want to focus our fire on the infantry or the cavalry? Cavalry is more vulnerable. Infantry is more dangerous. I think the cavalry when it comes down to it. Good. Now we can zone in the Comitatensis. Get these irregulars into range of these archers and the like. There we go. How bad? Okay. Do I want to get my levies involved soon? Or get the horse archers through? Probably get the horse archers through and slowly shuffle the levies that way. Both seem content not to do anything here. I might need to start moving up soon though. A little closer with the levies. Not yet with the cavalry. Okay, so this interaction, why are my men doing so well? Pretty simple. Defensive spearmen, they are steady, so 100 POA. Troop quality, minus 25. The Legio Comitatensis are swordsmen, so their swordsman POA is halved so long as my men remain steady. They also get 12 for armor advantage. It's, what, some armor? Yep, some armor as opposed to protected. So, if I disrupted, I would immediately start losing very badly. But as long as I hold firm, this 24-point unit of Levy Spears does alright against this 51-point unit of Legio Comitatensis. So, hold firm, please. And we do. Next turn. That is unfortunate. Even disrupted, they're general enough. They will cut up our horse archers. Ouch. That positioning of a unit behind my army is going to be very awkward once they regain control. Which they have done immediately. Okay, in that case, turn and shoot. Shove off these light jabs. Then we can shuffle into place and also shoot. Run for cover, turn around. We at low ammo? No, so we'll save the arrows. How's that? Good. He did prevent a flank attack, so we need to go in and fight the auxiliary archers hand to hand. Here's one of the few situations where these guys seem to be worth their extra, 6 points for being protected? Armor advantage plus 12, so it drops our advantage to 38, combined with the casualties we took going in. It's not really terrible for them being in melee. Really need to make some room, but even disrupted, the darts is a bit too strong. Alright. Our superiors, they hold firm. Okay, it's time. This is a risky play, which could completely not pay off, depending. How's that? Even till they rally, at which point it'll be terrible. Drive the disrupt. Good. Helps a little bit. Close match. Good. Alright. Next turn. I heard a rally horn. I think it was one of his Legio Comitatensis rallying up. He says that I have numbers on his left. Artillery has been ineffective. Well, so far. Very close. All major units still. Oh, that is unfortunate, though. Ah, see, now that's what I'm talking about. Once they disrupt, they're toast against those legions. They can only do well if they're steady. Setting up for the flank attack here, we need to hope to break this Auxilia Platina soon. I don't think we're going to save it in time, so that could get awkward. Yeah, it's degenerated into a general melee, which is not the Persian army's strength. So, yeah. Now it's swordsman plus 100, so instead of us being up 13-ish, he's up 37. So unless we get a double drop here... No. Too bad. If we'd broken them, it could have crashed all the way down the line. held firm. Okay. Do we join in? Absolutely not. Okay. Next up, keep shooting. And we'll get ready to charge into impact. I'm going to general up on the unit that's directly to the front of the artillery. One thing I could do, I suppose, is attempt that. See if it gets a reaction. Good. Where will we need these levies? Honestly, we might need them here. If he charges my cavalry, they evade. Okay. Still close. Next turn. Very close run thing. 11 to 10. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was kind of bound to happen. Oh, 28 casualties. It's just brutal. Ouch. Oh, the humanity. That's lucky. That could save us, actually. Maybe. That charge might have been a mistake, because if we don't break, we can flank his legionaries. Okay, so this disruption might have seemed very lucky, but it actually kind of makes sense. So infantry charging elephants get no POA on impact. Elephants get what? 250? Yes. Plus 50 for the Commander-in-Chief. The Palatinate got 50 for Superior, but nothing else. So basically I had a full 200 impact superiority. Even disrupted, that was enough to make it not completely unlikely that I could disrupt them on impact. Which is good, because things would have gone poorly in the melee. Now, let's engage the artillery. Do I dare? It's pretty poor due to the darts. Let's consider while I shred these guys with missiles. Fragged, good. Held firm, but they should break soon. What's that? 7 to 5. So whoever rallies first will win this encounter. Yeah, unfortunately, he's got these relatively inexpensive superior units blocking out my more spendy cataphracts. So there's not much I can do about it. Well, let's turn the So levy spearmen. Zone of control lock this tile. And then lock in this unit so that he could still charge the horse archers, and that would be a problem. They would die. But if he does so, it opens up the Palatina to a charge from the cataphracts, and my levy spearsmen will have time to get into a flanking position, assuming the elephants hold on long enough. So let's charge here. Problem solved. Great. Then hit these legionaries in the rear. They hold firm. See if we get this break on our own. We do. It saved us the trouble of charging, which I should have done that first apparently, which means that next turn I can get a flank on the Limatane, who even against disrupted general up elephants, they're raw, so they're having a tough time. We'll continue harassment with archery. Low on ammo, so I'll even shoot up long range half arc, because why not? Okay, so we're up 5, which is not very impressive, but I'm feeling pretty good because he's got a lot more disrupted units going than I do. Alright, Flynn is satisfied about the Scorpions holding up my cavalry so that they can get charged by the auxiliaries. And I blocked my own men in too, so they can't fall back. Oops. Nice. Oh. Probably a good call choosing to charge the levies instead of cavalry. Alright, we should win that fight well. Unless that causes cohesion checks. Oh, disruption on the elephants could be disastrous. We need to get a move on here. Alright. Oh, they hold firm on the frag. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we have one elephant in trouble. The other two rallied up. I might want to just pull this unit out of cohesion check range then, to be honest, instead of setting up the flank, given this whole situation. Yeah, I think that was the right call, because now we will lock in these 2 infantry units while we work on this artillery. Okay, this should be in our favor as well due to the numbers disparity, swordsmen versus spearmen, etc. Break. I should have done that after. Too late. Let's try to protect our levies from another rear charge. Alright, this is gonna get ugly. Maybe not right away, but... Or right away. Ooh, well, at least it hit the evading unit with the disrupt. The elephants held firm. Okay, get that flank charge off. Hold firm. Too bad. There. What have we got? The terrain is blocking our line of sight. Work on that auto break. How is that? Not very good because of the numbers. Okay, that is all. 29 to 29. Alright, let's see. Flint says, thought the little cav would engage instead of give you perfect flank position. Top flank when the infantry turned, it did not lock your cav after they wiped out the scorpions. Any ideas why? I'll probably have to window out and check the footage to see what he's talking about, to be honest. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, that is unfortunate for him. Well, the horse archers just didn't fancy their chances, I guess, and then pursuing troops ignores out of control, so that'll do it. Damn. I was hoping to do that, but this light artillery is sock-locking it. So, I have to see if we can do it this way, I suppose. Break them. And then, if we're lucky, the elephants will... Come on, do it. There we go. Alright, we're locked in here, unfortunately. We can't get that flank off. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, you shuffle forward. Let's then block these lights from engaging in any more mischief. Do we get an auto break here? We do. What does that do for us? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Don't pursue? Good, good. We want them to stay here so that if he engages, we can move up to flank. Here. Be annoying. Okay, what do we got? Rear charge, do it. Might frag them? No. We'll want to disrupt this cavalry so it doesn't spear charge into our horse archers. Good. Glad I still had ammo left. Here we'll want to stare. If we charge, we get hit by the darts. Downside being this will probably come around to flank, but then the cataphracts could threaten a counter flank, so I think it all works out. Okay. And I'll have to look into his question because I couldn't really understand it, but I guess that's what recording is good for. Alright, it looks like it is over. Yeah. And I think had it gone on, I still would have won just because the numbers disparity has grown so great at this point. Plus, we might have rolled this up. Of course, a lot of his toughest infantry is still standing, but I think with all the elephants and cavalry, we're going to break this unit soon. We would have had it. In terms of what happened, I think... I was able to get elephants and cataphracts into action without taking too much fire. I also lucked out on a few cohesion rolls, admittedly. In addition, these levy spears have given good service again in delaying and slowing things down so I could get flanks and get cavalry into position. And holding back here, I think, was definitely the right call, because I'm clearly making no impression from the front against these Auxilia Palatina with my Cataphracts. It's this flanking action which is just going to open it up. And had I gone in several turns earlier, I probably would have been repulsed by now before this flank could move in. So it's an interesting matchup, and I think it's tougher overall on the Persian list because the Romans have that artillery and that solid wall of foot they can build if they want to put their points there. So a good game to Flynn. He has messaged me saying he's up for another game. I'll probably wait a little bit. Kind of swamped in matches right now, and we'll probably do a change of factions for next time as well. So good game, and till next time.